Mitch and Kathy here, and welcome to Creating Simpler Life. We're going to talk about our homestead today. This is a worldwide collaboration started by two homesteads. Deep South Homestead by Wanda and Danny, they're in Mississippi in the United States, and Liz Zorab from Blyther Farms in the UK. They started this collaboration in an effort for people to share what their homesteads are like around the world. They want to get a lot of people from around different places in the world so that others can watch the videos and decide whether or not that's a place they might want to set up a homestead. So there's a series of 15 questions, and we're going to go through and answer those questions one at a time. But what we're going to do is a little something different, because we're living at a homestead here where we are, and we're building a second homestead. So we're going to talk a little bit about both of them. We're going to do 5 questions here where we currently live. We'll do 5 questions on the road on our way to our other homestead that we're in the middle of building, and then we'll do the last 5 questions there. Question number 1, where in the world are you?
We're in the United States.
Easy one. Question number 2, where approximately is your homestead located?
We are in New York State, about 30 to 40 miles east of New York City.
But our second homestead that we're building right now for our retirement,
Upstate New York, the Adirondacks.
Number 3, what is the size of your homestead?
Here on Long Island, it's 100 by 100. But upstate in the Adirondacks, where our future homestead is approximately 30 acres. And it's all raw land, nothing but trees, and we're going to start to develop that land.
Number 4, is your homestead rural or urban?
The one that we're on now is
really the suburbs of the city.
Suburbs of New York City. Mm-hmm.
But the one that we're currently building in the Adirondacks would definitely be considered rural. The town that it's in has like 750 people.
Yeah.
Number 5, what is the climate and weather like?
We have all 4 seasons. Winter, spring, summer, and fall. It's nice.
We get about 3 to 4 inches of precipitation every month. So a little bit of snow in the winter, just a nice amount of rain here usually in the summer. So we really don't have to.
The summers could go as high as 90s, 95, and the winters could be, upstate the winters will be colder, a little below 0.
So definitely a little different than what we're used to down here. Okay, so that's the first 5 questions. And what we're going to do now is we're going to get in the truck and we're going to head up to our homestead in the Adirondack Mountains. So thanks. See you in a few.
All right.
So here we are. We're in the car. We're driving to the Adirondacks, to our homestead that we're building there. We're going to answer 5 questions on the car ride. It's a 4.5-hour ride. So we're on the way. We're going to answer questions 6 through 10.
Okay.
So question number 6, what is the growing season?
Okay, it's probably the middle of April to October sometime.
So that's on Long Island. On Long Island, the first frost is late October and the last frost is mid-April. So we have an April to October growing season. However, in the Adirondacks,
that will be shortened
by about 2 months.
Yeah, it's probably going to be more like September.
Yeah.
And May, yeah.
September to May, we will not be able to really grow food. So we're definitely looking into hoop houses and building a greenhouse, definitely. Number 7, do you have any animals?
We have 4 hens. Upstate, we will probably do pigs, goats. We're exploring the idea of sheep. We're going to have some chickens.
And maybe a rooster.
And of course a new puppy.
So we definitely have plans to have more animals move to the Adirondacks. Number 8, what fruits, veggies, and greens do you grow?
On Long Island, the basic stuff, tomatoes, cucumbers, string beans, some fruit. We have apple tree.
We have grapes, raspberries,
blackberries,
blackberries, goji bushes. Plan on doing exactly the same when we move to the Adirondacks, just on a much larger scale. Number 9, how do you grow your crops? This is a fun one because we tried something new this year.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you explain it.
Me?
Yeah.
We raised the garden beds up about 2 feet off the ground, and we did some layering. We put branches in, manure, cardboard, leaves, a lot of organic matter.
Manure, some compost. So we sort of layered it all.
This is supposed to build up the soil really well, right?
And keep down the weeds.
And keep down the weeds and be a no-till method. We should never have to till if this works out well. So we're really excited to try it. We're also building hoop houses in the fall to extend the growing season and kind of experiment with that before we move to the Adirondacks. Because if these methods really work, they'll be really good in the Adirondacks, and as it decomposes, it'll create heat and help to heat the hoop house up a little bit and definitely extend the growing season. So we're excited to try that.
So far it's looking good what we did. There's no weeds, and the plants that we put in the ground are growing.
They're growing.
We're gonna give it, and this is only the first year, so over time that needs to break down quite a bit still.
Yeah.
So I think it's gonna make for some good soil.
Interesting. Definitely a good experiment. Number 10. Do you sell any produce, animals, or things you create for income?
No.
No, we don't. We tried.
We did.
That was a major fail and a letdown. I crochet and I'm very crafty, and we did make some product to try to sell it at craft fairs. And the weekends that we booked and paid for were actually were a loss of.
Kind of took it as a sign to maybe put that on hold.
That it wasn't right. Yeah. So we're on the road, and we'll see you again when we get to the homestead in the Adirondacks. Hi, so now we're here on our Adirondack land that we're building our new homestead on. So we're going to answer the last 5 questions.
Yes, here we are.
And number 11 says, do you grow solely for your own needs?
Yes, on Long Island, because that's really all we have the space for. Hopefully when we do move up here, we will grow enough to maybe have a little farm stand or something.
Okay, number 12. Do you have health issues that impact or guide your homesteading?
No.
Not right now. But with the new homestead that we're building, we are really planning to live out the remainder of our lives here. So we're trying to carefully plan it so that
things are as low maintenance as possible.
Yeah, high raised beds, no till.
Right.
Very easy to maintain, everything within a certain limited area, so that as we get older and we do possibly, hopefully not, but possibly have some health issues, that we can still be able to take care of the homestead and still live self-sustain. I can't get that word out. Self-sustainable.
Yeah.
Life. Okay. Number 13. How long have you been homesteading?
About, what, 10 years?
Yeah, about 10 years. Slowly. It started slow. We started with a small garden, and each year we added, and then eventually we got the chickens, and we put fruit trees and grapes and all the other things that we grow in. And now we've outgrown it completely. There's no room left on our little quarter acre, really. And so that's why we're going to be up here on 30 acres where we can just add to it for the rest of our lives.
Yeah.
Okay.
Looking forward to it.
Number 14. Do you like homesteading?
Yes, we do.
Why?
I just like the idea of being able to not have to depend on anyone for anything.
Last question, number 15. What homestead activity do you like the most?
Well, for me, I just, anything in tinkering around the garage with making something or fixing something. That's what gives, it's like therapy for me. I just like to do it, and it makes me feel good at the end of the day when I either build something or fix something, and I know that I can look back at it and say, wow, I did that.
I like looking back at the end of the day at everything that we have accomplished, and it just gives me such a good feeling that we could do all that for ourselves. It's really, really a good feeling. So thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe so that you can see what we're going to do over the years that come to build our new homestead here in the Adirondacks. And if you're interested in making a video for this collaboration, please do so. All the information is in the description below. And another big shout out to the Deep South Homestead, Danny and Wanda, and to Liz Zorab at Blyther for putting together this collaboration and making it possible for everybody to do that. We're really thankful for that. And it was really, really enjoyable to watch everybody's videos and see what everybody else is doing around the world.